Konnichiwa. This is the Codex update that quietly changes the shape of coding agents. Vaibhav Srivastav from OpenAI says Chrome, computer use, memory, Chronicle, and more are rolling out across the European Union, the European Economic Area, and the United Kingdom this week. In plain English, Codex is no longer only a coding chat inside a repository. It can use Chrome, operate apps on your Mac, and remember work context across sessions. If you prefer fully local orchestration across Codex, Claude, Gemini, and other agents, that is the lane for Conductor OSS at conductros.com. For this video, we are staying source-grounded. Tweet first, official docs second, and the real demo clip on screen. The post is short, but the feature stack is big. Chrome means Codex can work in your signed-in browser when the in-app browser is not enough. Computer use means it can see and operate graphical interfaces on macOS or Windows, including app windows, browser flows, settings, and bug reproduction. Memories mean Codex can carry stable preferences, project conventions, workflows, and pitfalls from earlier threads into future work. Chronicle goes one step further. It uses recent screen context to help build memories, so Codex can understand what you are looking at without you pasting the same context again. The important detail for Europe is control. OpenAI's docs say memories are off by default in the EA, UK, and Switzerland, and only run after the user enables them. The attached source video is the proof beat. It opens with a prompt asking Codex to run the cloud tic-tac-toe app in Xcode. Codex says it has the Xcode control toolset available. Then it checks that Xcode is present, opens the project, locates the run control, starts the app, and drives the running interface. This matters because it is not just reading files. It is using the same graphical app surface a human would use. In the demo, Codex plays a full game and catches a behavior regression. After one human move, the app can place 2 marks at once, which means the computer is effectively moving twice in one turn. Codex confirms the defect, applies a minimal code fix, reruns the app, and verifies directly in the running window. The clip also shows the trade-off. Computer use is powerful because it touches real app state. That is exactly why permissions, domain allow lists, and review steps matter. OpenAI's Chrome extension docs are very specific. The extension lets Codex use Chrome for browser tasks that need your signed-in browser state. The examples are exactly the surfaces agents usually struggle with: LinkedIn, Salesforce, Gmail, and internal tools. For local dev servers and public pages, the docs still recommend the in-app browser first because it keeps preview and verification work inside Codex. The extension is for the cases where real browser identity matters. The safety model is host-based. By default, Codex asks before it interacts with each new website. You can allow a site for the current chat, always allow that host, or decline it. You can also manage allow lists and block lists. That makes Chrome automation useful, but not invisible. Computer use is the second piece. The docs say Codex can see and operate graphical user interfaces on macOS or Windows. On macOS, it needs screen recording permission so it can see the target app and accessibility permission so it can click, type, and navigate. The recommended use cases are practical: testing a desktop app, using a browser, changing app settings, inspecting information in an app that has no plugin, reproducing a GUI-only bug, and running workflows that span more than one app. That is exactly what the cloud tic-tac-toe demo shows. Codex does not infer from code alone. It launches the app, plays the interface, sees the defect, changes the code, and checks the live behavior again. The memory layer is the long-term shift. OpenAI says memories let Codex carry useful context from earlier threads into future work, stable preferences, recurring workflows, tech stacks, project conventions, and known pitfalls. In the EA, the United Kingdom, and Switzerland, Codex uses or generates memories only after you enable them in settings, or set memories to true in the Codex config. Chronicle is more sensitive. The docs call it an opt-in research preview for ChatGPT Pro subscribers on macOS. It augments Codex memories with screen context, so Codex can understand what you are looking at, fill in missing context, and learn the tools and workflows you rely on. The same page warns that Chronicle can use rate limits quickly, increase prompt injection risk, and stores memories unencrypted on your device. The feature is valuable, but it deserves deliberate setup. Put the pieces together and the model is clear. Chrome supplies logged-in web context. Computer use supplies app and desktop control. Memory supply durable work context. Chronicle supplies recent screen context. A coding agent can now move from repository to local app to browser to remembered workflow and back again. That is useful for bug reproduction, release work, QA, customer support follow-ups, internal dashboards, and long-running project maintenance. It is also why every serious setup needs boundaries. Keep secrets out of pages and prompts. Review website permission prompts. Use allow lists for repeat tasks. Use block lists where the agent should never act. For teams that want this style of multi-agent control while keeping orchestration local, Conductor OSS is the adjacent open-source route. It works with the agents you already use, and the repo is linked from conductros.com. The takeaway is simple. This rollout is not just a regional availability note. It is Codex moving from code generation toward app-level operations. If you have access, enable the new features intentionally, test them on scoped tasks, and inspect the permission model before letting agents touch sensitive systems. Sources are linked in the description. For fully local agent orchestration across your current coding setup, including Codex, Claude, Gemini, and more, check conductros.com and the Conductor OSS GitHub repo. Ship faster, but keep the operator's seatbelt on.